This is Red Carpet Fly's News on the Fly, bringing you daily, unique, and interesting entertainment, celebrity, and luxury news. Before we get started, you know what to do. Like, follow, and subscribe to Red Carpet Fly, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single News on the Fly episode. Okay, let's get into it. Kid Cudi says new song will be his last with Kanye West. According to ET Online, Kid Cudi is done making music with Kanye, yay West. Cudi took to Twitter on Tuesday to announce that a track on Pusha T's upcoming album, It's Almost Dry, will be his last with West. Hey, so I know some of you have heard the new song I got with Pusha. I did this song a year ago when I was still cool with Kanye. I am not cool with that man. The Pursuit of Happiness rapper tweeted of the song, which is co-produced by West. He is not my friend, and I only cleared the song for Pusha because that's my guy. That is the last song you will hear me on with Kanye West. Scott. Cudi and West had a public falling out over Cudi's friendship with Saturday Night Live's comedian Pete Davidson, who is famously dating West's ex-wife Kim Kardashian. West shared a since-deleted post featuring him, Cudi, Davidson, and Timothy Chalamet having dinner. On the picture from the dinner, West put a big red X over Davidson's face. I just wanted my friend to have my back, West wrote in a since-deleted post. The knife just goes in deeper. Earlier in the evening, West shared that Cudi would not be on his Donda 2 album after he appeared to continue his friendship with Davidson. Just so you know, Cudi will not be on Donda because he's friends with you-know-who. We all speak Billy language now. Cudi took to the comments to defend himself, writing, "Too bad I don't want to be on your album, you effing dinosaur, ha 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 ha," adding, "Everyone knows I've been the best thing about your albums since I met you. I'ma pray for you, brother." The rant against Cudi was just one of many in West's ongoing Instagram attacks on Davidson, Machine Gun Kelly, Billie Eilish, and more. You know, sometimes you just can't stay out of the public eye. Kanye has been trying to keep a very low profile lately, and it seems like no matter what he does, his name is still going to be brought up. I didn't know this whole Kid Cudi situation went that deep. I mean, Kanye said a lot of things about a lot of people, especially during his Drink Champs interview, but I didn't see really any fallout from that. I mean, Kanye talked about Big Sean, and to my knowledge, Big Sean was upset, but he didn't say he wasn't going to stop making music with Kanye, and Soulja Boy was mad at Kanye for cutting him off the Donda album, or cutting his lyrics off a song on the Donda album, and he said his piece, but I think Soulja Boy is still going to work with Kanye too. So people were mad, but I didn't hear anyone say they were going to stop working with Kanye. What do you guys think? Do you think Kid Cudi is overreacting and just in his feelings? I think there's much more to this Kid Cudi story than we know, because he can't possibly be acting like this just because he's taking up for his friend Pete Davidson. In Kardashian news, Blac Chyna's mom goes off on Judge and Khloe after being thrown out of court. So for those of you who don't know, the Kardashian Jenners are being sued by Blac Chyna and are in court regarding the cancellation of her reality show, Rob and Chyna. Blac Chyna believes that the family conspired against her to get the second season of her show canceled. I think yesterday was the first or second day of everyone being in court. So according to Radar Online, Blac Chyna's mom, Toni, unleashed on the judge presiding over her daughter's $300 million court battle with Rob Kardashian and his famous family only minutes after being banned from watching the trial. Tokyo decided to hop on Instagram Live after walking out of the courthouse. She was by Chyna's side and was preparing to stay for the entire trial. However, the Kardashian-Jenner family attorney informed the judge of a video posted by Tokyo on her Instagram last night. In the clip, Tokyo trash talks the entire family, saying that she was going to dog walk these bees. They got no fatty, they need a daddy. Those bees ugly. I'm dog walking these effing hoes up on the stand on they toes, she raps on one of Chyna's tracks. The family accused Tokyo of making threats against them. The judge then ordered Chyna's mom to leave. Tokyo didn't take that decision well. They put me out of the courtroom before I even went in. She tagged Kim Kardashian and Khloe, writing, "Bad enough you can't read. Let me put that out there. Let us see you read something. Can you even read a book, Kim? You're not even a lawyer. You didn't even go to college. You can't even put on a pair of clean panties." Tokyo said, "It was amazing to me how they can double up on my daughter, team up, everybody sue her individually, and when I come through, it's a problem." She proceeds to say Khloe looks like she's smoking crack or snorting cocaine. Tokyo said the entire family looked horrific and scared. Chyna's mom said she was going to stay outside until court was out. She later asked, "Who you scared of, boo? I'm not running around beating bees up." Tokyo also said on tape, "I'm gonna get that judge." Chyna has yet to address her mom's antics. Chyna is expected to appear in court tomorrow along with the Kardashian family. She is suing the reality stars for allegedly interfering with her reality show contract. Rob's ex accuses Kris and her daughters of spreading lies that she abused Rob. She says they told the alleged falsehoods to execs, which led to her show Rob and Chyna being canceled. The family denies the allegations and claims Chyna's career continues to thrive. Chyna believes she's owed upwards of $300 million. So, okay, I wasn't going to cover this at all because one, I feel like this is just yet another Kardashian story and people are getting tired of hearing about the Kardashians. And two, usually court cases aren't really that interesting. Well, at least to me. But I forgot the players in this court case. All of these people in this case have big personalities, and I should have expected some drama. Thirdly, I keep hearing little nuggets here and there of information coming out about this case, so I'm forced to pay attention. So I'm not surprised that Tokyo Toni was put out of the courtroom. I just didn't think it was going to be this soon. Tokyo Toni has been talking reckless about the Kardashians online for a minute now. I think I saw something on YouTube where Tokyo Toni was talking about or calling them witches and spilling all the tea on the family. I am surprised, however, that she threatened the judge. Girl, don't play with the judge. The judge has the ability to put you in jail for threatening her, so don't do that. I do, however, agree with Tokyo Toni that I feel like the Kardashians do try to double team or team up against Blac Chyna. By all of them showing up in court, which wasn't necessary, but they did, I felt like it was an intimidation type tactic. So I'm not mad that Tokyo Toni was there for her daughter. Anyway, this case is proving to be anything but boring. I'm sure we're going to hear a lot more come out as this case continues. Olympic medalist boxer Amir Khan was robbed of his diamond-studded 94,000 Frank Muller watch at gunpoint in London. One might think there's nothing that can intimidate a former boxing world champion, but 35-year-old Amir Khan has a terrifying tale to tell. Olympic medalist Khan told his fans robbers held a gun to his head and made him hand over his watch during the scary ordeal. The expensive watch snatch was his nearly 94,000 Frank Muller Vanguard chronograph. In a Luxury Launches article, Bolton-born Khan was having a good time with his American influencer wife, Faryal, when a fun night out turned into a horrific memory after the couple was ambushed outside Sahara Grill venue. According to The Sun, Amir Khan said he was crossing the street in Leighton, East London, when two men approached him. They ran up to him and pointed a gun in his face as his spouse stood behind. He tweeted about the dreadful incident. Just had my watch taken off me at gunpoint in East London. I crossed the road with Faryal. Luckily, she was a few steps behind me. Two men ran to me. He asked for my watch whilst having a gun pointed in my face. The main thing is we're both safe. His watch has been quite an attention grabber on social media. It was spotted on Khan while shopping in Oxford Street wearing the expensive Frank Muller studded with 719 diamonds. The watch was also noticed in an Instagram post from a charity bash at the Grosvenor House Hotel the night before. Khan has a reputation for liking the finer things in life. While most sports persons like staying stylish in daily life, Khan keeps things luxe even during the game. The British boxer wore the world's most expensive shorts made from 24-karat gold threads. The shorts were made in 2014 and cost him $47,000. A Metropolitan Police spokesperson said police were called at 9:15 on Monday, April 18th, to High Road, Leighton. There were no reports of any shots fired or injuries. Police responded and conducted an area search. At this very early stage, there have been no arrests. An investigation has begun and police are following a number of inquiries. Insta-bragging is doing more harm than good. While giving followers and fans a peek into your niceties, this social display of wealth attracts robbers and criminal gangs that do more harm than just taking a few freebies away. So I agree with this article. Not to bring up Kim Kardashian again, but we all know all too well how she got robbed in Paris, and it was due to her sharing her jewels and wealth online. You have to be very careful when trying to flex for the gram. And crime is up in all big cities. LA, New York, and now London have all reported these types of crimes. People getting robbed, leaving a nice restaurant, or getting followed home because they drive a nice car. Please, people, be vigilant and safe out there because it's rough in these streets right now. And I think I've mentioned before in past podcasts that I think this crime wave that is happening right now in bigger cities is indicative of a much bigger problem, the wealth gap. And that is being perpetuated by the rise of cryptocurrencies and the overall trend moving away from paper currency. I feel like as we move towards newer technology, it's going to leave a lot of people behind that can't afford the technology, which is only going to further exacerbate the wealth gap problem. I think we're seeing the beginnings of this type of crime, and I think it's going to get much worse, but that's another story for another podcast. Well, that's it for Red Carpet Fly's News on the Fly. Please like, follow, and subscribe, and share our YouTube channel, Red Carpet Fly, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Red Carpet Fly. And until tomorrow, always stay fly.